Giovanni De Gasperis was born in 1929 in Sora, Italy. In 1950, he married Anna, and together they farmed the land in Sora in the province of Frosinone. In 1956, Giovanni made his first trip to Canada to visit his sister Vincenza in Toronto.
After the visit, Giovanni had intended to move to America to visit his father Michele, who had been working in a brickyard making bricks in Kenton, Ohio since 1930.
Michele wanted Giovanni to join him in Ohio to work, but Giovanni saw greater opportunity in Toronto. Giovanni's first visit to Canada lasted 9 months.
During his visit, Giovanni stayed with his sister Vincenza and worked at his brother-in-law Vic's sewer and water main construction company called Colucci Brothers. Giovanni worked hard and was determined to learn about the construction business.
He had the foresight to see that there was opportunity in this business for his family, and he was eager to pursue it.
From 1956 to 1960, Giovanni continued to follow his dream for better life for his family in Canada with relentless dedication and heart.
He worked countless long days and made many sacrifices in order to bring his family to Canada.
In the 4 years that Giovanni was in Canada, his wife Anna stayed in Italy, managed the farmland, and took care of the family.
In 1960, Giovanni started a company called Craftwood Construction with two friends from his hometown, Frank and Carlo Di Pede.
In 1961, Giovanni had completed his family's immigration documents and saved up enough money to finally bring Anna and their two boys, Silvio and Carlo, to Canada.
Giovanni was able to purchase a bungalow in North York for his family, and at the same time, Silvio was 6 years old and Carlo was 4 years old, and the boys immediately began school and their new life in Canada.
In 1977, Giovanni left Craftwood Construction and founded servicing company Tack Construction with his sons Silvio and Carlo, with Michael later joining the family business.
My father had a dream of having all three of his sons working together in a small family business. It started with Tack Construction, which had 10 people, and it grew into Tack Group of Companies, which now employs over 2,500 people.
When we started Tack in 1977, work with my father was an education every day. He set the bar high, always striving for perfection.
My father always told us that there are many smart people in this world, but it's persistent hard work and sacrifice which would earn us the success.
If you didn't do your job or the work correctly, or there was wastage, you would hear about it. Very fair person, but you had to put in an honest day's work.
Well, tough guy. He's the founder of the company. Don't mess around with him. Tough, I guess. Knows what he's doing. Entrepreneur.
Oh, he's a tough guy. Very tough. But he's a very fair guy.
Everybody was scared of him because the way he present himself, the way he talk, but he was a very, very nice person.
As much as he was a tough businessman, he would completely turn the opposite side and talk about family, and he would talk about the simple things. It wasn't just all business. There was a softness to him. He always meant well, and he always wanted you to succeed, not just for himself, but for yourself as well.
He's kind-hearted, and he's always there to help someone out.
When I first started here, there was a receptionist already working. The reception desk only had one chair at the time. He went home and he took a chair from his basement to bring to me so I could sit. That stool has come with me at every desk I've moved to in this office.
As we moved forward and we started to work alongside each other, he became my mentor.
He was the first guy in the office and the last guy out of the office. He's a very passionate man. He liked what he was doing.
Together, they built the foundation of a company on the principles of hard work, integrity, and the commitment to excellence.
Over the years, clients were assured that if the De Gasperis family was involved with their projects, they would deliver quality work in a timely and cost-effective manner.
Relationships were forged, promises made were kept, and work was successfully completed. Giovanni and his sons grew the business on their word and a handshake, and created a strong reputation within the industry.
My dad's dream became bigger than he could ever imagine. The Tack Group has enjoyed tremendous business success, and as a result, we live a very blessed life. It is important to my brothers and I that our families appreciate our humble beginnings and how we got to where we are today. It did not come easy. It was a result of personal sacrifice, passion, hunger to achieve, and a lot of hard work.
My father's integrity and honesty made him highly respected among his peers. He was and continues to be my idol and mentor.
Tack Construction has since grown into the Tack Group, a full-service group of companies employing over 2,500 people, which includes Tack Construction, Tack Developments, Transpower Utility, DCast, Die Creek Construction, Arista Homes, Deco Homes, Opus Homes, as well as 4 golf course and banquet facilities throughout the GTA and Niagara region.
The heart and inspiration of Tack Group of Companies comes from the hard work, generosity, dedication, and loyalty of Giovanni De Gasperis.
Giovanni's vision of a better life for his family has become more than he could ever imagine, which is why it is so important to him, as well as his family, to give back to the community through various foundations, charities, and organizations.
We are all proud to say that earlier this year, Giovanni was honored as the Vaughan Chamber of Commerce Philanthropic Business Person of the Year.
Papa John is Vaughan. He embodies the values of compassion, understanding, and generosity. His life is really an example for future generations to follow and embrace. Papa John's presence is felt by all. The successes have been shared with many, and the values have been passed on to his children, Silvio, Carlo, and Michael, and their families.
No matter how busy he was with the day-to-day operation of Tack, he always made time to give back to the community.
From the local community sports teams to the churches, the hospitals, and many foundations and organizations, there are several important causes that my father holds dear to his heart.
Giovanni's legacy continues to strengthen and thrive through his children, Silvio, Carlo, and Michael, and now through his grandchildren.
You know, philanthropy means love of humanity. It means helping to build a hospital in our community, helping those in need and caring for others. Leadership means stepping up to answer the call of service.
My father's whole life has been a lesson for me. He taught me to stay strong and never give up. He empowered me to always strive to do more and never show weakness.
My father inspired me to get involved with many different charities around the GTA and here at home in Vaughan. This was one of my father's dreams, to have a hospital in Vaughan.
He is a role model, our mentor, and a continuous inspiration for all of us to be the best version of ourselves.
Papa John, thank you for all that you have done for our community, but more importantly, for who you are.
You are our lifelong mentor, and we love you very much. Thank you.
As my father taught my brothers and I, and it is our intention to pass on to our kids and grandkids, work hard to be successful. Don't forget where you came from and always give back to the community.
You're an inspiration to us all. Thank you, Dad.
Thank you, Nono Giovanni,
For your hard work,
And sacrifice.
we all love you very much.